Hello everyone, I'm Jerome, and today I'm going to be telling you why rehab is very important in prison. You know, we may have a friend or a family member that was sentenced to whatever law they broke in there, sentenced to 5 years, 10 years in prison. And while they're in prison, they don't get the help that they need. And so once they're released, they go back to what they were doing and and then they get caught and they get they have a longer sentence, I would say, or who even maybe worse than a sentence. We all know that. So I'm here to tell you why is that extremely important. But question: what is rehab or rehabilitation? And in a sites at Penn State or sites.psu.edu, it says that rehab is an action of restoring someone's health or their to their normal lives. Now, I've, you know, through rehab, therapy, after or during their imprisonment. We all know. Once if we had like a bad back, if we had a bad back, we can go to rehab, or a doctor can tell us that you usually have to go to rehab to strengthen your back, and then once they tell you, hey, you're all set, you can go back to what you were doing before, or to watch out what you were doing before, or an addiction. And if what you're addicted of, smoking, or any other addiction that you may think of, and destroying your life and destroying your family life, you can say, hey, I'm gonna have to go to rehab. And you can go to rehab or rehabilitation, and you can get the help that you need, as long as you want. It can be 6 months, or people say 6 months. It can be longer than that, as long as you can get the help that you need, as long as you're ready, once you feel that you're ready and you don't have that no addiction anymore, you can go back to your normal life. And in Justice Trends magazine, it states that rehabilitation is a long-term goal that most countries don't even address. Imagine, a citizen of another country, Jamaica, Mexico, Russia, they're doing 5 to 10 years in prison through through a law that they broke, and then they don't get no rehab. They don't get no rehab while they're in there. So after their sentence, after they're released, you go back and then do the same thing that they were been doing before and get a worse sentence than they had before. It's not like in prison here, like the judge will tell you, hey, you have to go to rehab. Why you in this? You have to go to rehab. No, they'll tell you to. They'll address it to you. They don't address it. And in transformsoursystem.org, it tells a percentage of preferred correctional goals for nonviolent offense. Rehab 35%, restitution 23%, punishment 30%, deterrence 8%, and unsure 5%. So in conclusion, we need rehab in every prison that's in this country. We don't want our family members to go back to what they're doing, or their friends that go back what they're doing, and next thing they'll get a longer sentence or worse. So I'm Jarrell, and thank you for watching.